friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making an outfit inspired by Harley Quinn's new look in the Suicide Squad 2. So obviously a new superhero film comes out, well, super villain, and I have to make a look. Now Harley's look is really cool. She wears a couple of different new outfits in this that I'm probably going to also try and cosplay. That red dress is super cool. But for now, I want to do the look that's totally inspired by her costume in the video game. So I think I found some great pieces at Goodwill. I'm going to show you everything that we're starting with, and then we're going to do a lot of spray painting, as I've come to do a lot in my life. I have my favorite sprays from Michaels again, so let me show you everything I've got. We're literally jumping right into this. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kaz, aka the Queen of Glitter, and we do lots of fun Disney, cosplay, craft, Halloween stuff here. So if you're interested in any of that, go ahead and click the subscribe button to stick around. So breaking down her outfit, you can see it here. There's a couple of different pieces that I wanted to be able to create. So there's the pants, there's the kind of like corset top, and then there's the jacket, as well as the wig, which I'm gonna figure out which. I'm just gonna take one of my many blonde wigs and spray it. I have not decided which one yet. I just really don't want to buy a new wig for this, so I'm just gonna destroy one of the blonde ones I already own. So I actually thrifted these jeans a couple weeks ago, just in general. They're Gap, and they actually fit pretty nice, and they're just like classic black skinny jeans. And I've worn them a smidge. They're actually like the perfect size for me. They're a 28 curvy. I don't know. They just fit really, really nice. I'm going to basically spray paint one of the legs entirely red, because her jeans are two-toned black, red, and then there are little kind of diamond designs on them. So I'm going to create the diamonds probably by making my own stencil and then taping it down, or just using blue painter's tape. I haven't really decided yet. Kind of depends on how well I can protect the rest of the jeans, but the first thing is to just literally spray an entire leg red. I don't know if I'm going to spray the back side of it yet. I haven't decided. It really depends on what kind of content I'm going to be making with this outfit. But here are the jeans, which is kind of like maybe the biggest part of this, I'd say. Next, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or if I'm going to just wear another red corset that I have. But I found this corset top, and I really thought that it was like the right shape. It's a little bit big, but it's not too big. It's definitely like, it's like, it says it's a size 10, but I don't actually think this would fit a size 10, to be honest. I think that that's slightly a lie. The boob cups are large. Like, this is too large for me. But when it's paired with the other thing I got to go with it, I think it kind of works. We're gonna have to wait and see fully, because I grabbed this at another Goodwill, and it's clearly one of those like things that you wear while you work out to try and sweat more. Yeah, it's called Respin. I feel like it's, or maybe it's even a cycling thing. But the shape of it, the way that it has these two straps, and then it actually zips up in the middle. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark. You can see there it has a zipper. So this kind of zipped up around this will mimic a lot of the look of her corset, I think. And I have to look to see what the exact details are. I'm probably going to paint this a little bit, but I think that it actually will look really good, even though I don't have like the latches. I think this is going to mimic the shape really well. And then today I got my final piece, which is a leather jacket, and I was really struggling to find one that would work for me, but this is the best that I could do. So hers is collarless and it's cropped. So basically I'm going to chop this up first. I'm going to cut off this entire collar that's like furry, because right here it actually I think will be a really nice shape. There's not like extra pockets on this one, which is why I grabbed it. It fits pretty well, and I'm probably also gonna crop it as well, chop it in half. I might not crop it depending on how it looks, but I'm definitely going to be cutting off this collar because this is not working at all. So those are the pieces. I have my paints. The first thing I want to do is like get the big spray painting of the pants done. So let's go ahead and head outside and spray paint an entire leg of the pants red. Let's do it. Try to keep my face in the shade.
I can see you.
You can see me. All right, we're outdoors. I have my red tulip fabric instant shot color. I only bought one can, so hopefully it's enough. So I think I will just spray the front of this first. I also brought outside some of the other things that we're gonna work on because they also are gonna need like basic layers of spray paint as well. Kate is actually here to help me film this, which is very nice. So let's just go ahead and get started. I decided to put on a red shirt while using red spray paint. It makes sense. Let's spray the pants.
And action.
We'll leave it like that for the moment. So this is what it looks like after one coat. You can see it's really picking up more like the little hairs on the jeans, which is a problem. It looks like it's like slightly red, tinted red. So I'm gonna wait 5 minutes and try to do one more coat, but this might not really be working, which is very unfortunate for our current situation. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna work on cutting up the jacket really quick. Alright, so I brought the jacket out here because it's going to need a decent amount of spray paint as well. First thing I'm going to do is cut off this collar is step one. So I brought my scissors. Let's go ahead and get chopping. Alright, back from Michael's, I picked up 3 more cans of the red paint as well as a white marker to kind of write on the back of the jacket. So I'm going to do at least one more coat of red on these pants. We'll see where it looks, how it looks, and then we'll go ahead and move on to spray painting the jacket next. So now for the jacket here, what I'm going to do is spray half of it red and then mark out also on the back, the part that's gonna remain black. And I'm gonna cover up just one sliver with tape to be the part that remains black on it. And then I'll try to get the red on the other sleeve as well. So right now I'm just gonna tape out kind of the design of the jacket and then we'll spray it. Alright, I feel like the back is pretty well taped up, so I'm going to go ahead and start spray painting. Okay, so now we got everything spray painted for round 1. I still need to spray paint the back of the jacket, but I'm going to go ahead and start on the wig. I have this wig that's I've just had for a while. I bought it originally to be like an Elsa 2 wig, but the color is actually not right. It's a little bit too yellowy and warm actually for Elsa. So I'm thinking that I'm going to transform it. I think it's about the right length with like the little bangs that it has like Harley's hair. And then basically I'm just going to take this long length of it and braid it into 2 sections. Once it looks nice and styled, then I'll go ahead and spray it with red and black spray. I'm also thinking that instead of spray painting the little corset top that I found, I'm just going to take half of a red corset and half of a black corset and lace those 2 sides together. Just because I'm running out of red paint and I want to be able to use some on the back of the jacket and on the hair. I only have 1 can left. So let me go ahead, style this wig so that we can go outside and spray it. He's so ridiculous. He's very, very dramatic for a cat. So had all of this done, put it on, realized it was way too loose. And then I tried to rebraid it, still had problems. So Kate's gonna braid it, looking directly at this picture of the back of Harley's hair. Man, granted, this is like a figurine of her outfit in the movie, but it should work. So, the next attempt. You know, it's nice having you around to do this sort of thing.
Oh, thanks. You know what I like is that, like, you have a whole wig head just for kind of doing stuff like that.
That's true. But now I am the wig head, and you're me. This is not a bad Rapunzel wig, actually.
I know. Well, it will
Well, it will be. So spray painting it red and black.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. And then it'll just, you know.
I think it's decent in the back, but...
The back?
Well...
How does it look? How does it look?
Here we went. What are we doing?
Sid? And here's how it currently looks. I think it looks really freaking good. Oh my gosh. Things are still drying, so we're gonna go back inside to work on some other things, and then hopefully in a few hours everything will be dry. Sorry the lighting's not as good. The other camera's battery died, so now I'm filming on my phone. But we made a design to go on the legs of the pants, which are now ready to get a little painted. Definitely some of the red to get out over on the black side, but I think it's okay because I'm kind of doing more of like a punk version, I feel like, with some of the messiness of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these down onto foam with either a glue stick or spray glue and basically create a stencil. And then I'm going to take my black paint and my little thing of red paint that I have, and I'm going to paint it onto the pants, and then they will be ready to go. Okay, and with that, I think the pants are done. Hello, it is the next day, and I'm outside to check on the jacket. Basically, the only step I have left to do now is to kind of do the writing on the back of the jacket with the paint pen, and then everything's going to be ready to go. So let's go ahead and see it laying out here on the grass. Hello, jacket. You're looking very red. It'll be interesting to see how it looks when I remove the tape. Hopefully it worked out okay. And then here's the wig, which also looks really good. And I'm very excited about. Looks awesome. So yeah, I think I'm gonna grab these, bring them inside, rip off the tape, and go ahead and finish the back of it. So those were all the pieces of this cosplay that I made. Now, I showed you in the beginning the kind of corset top and the workout thing that I was going to put together. I tried it on, it just really didn't look right, and then I thought maybe I'll take half of a red corset, half of a black corset, and lace them together, which definitely could have worked, except I had a lace red corset, and then I had a matte black corset, so it just wasn't going to work. It didn't match up exactly. It would have had to been the exact same corset, just in two different colors. So I scrapped that idea, and then I went into kind of my corset drawer that I have. I have corsets from throughout the years. I had this black kind of long line bra that I got from a vintage store. And then I also had a underbust waist corset that was kind of in the darker red, which actually suited the look a lot better. So I put those two together, and I threw on top this little like buckle-y contraption that I got on Amazon when I was originally going to do an e-girl look, but that never fully lived. It arrived late. Anyways, I had that lying around, and I felt like it kind of got the straps idea of it. So I put all that together, put everything on, threw on some boots, and let me show you the final look. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I'm personally really happy with how this turned out. I think that it looked really good, especially for the fact that I didn't really spend too much money on it. Definitely the spray paint started to add up, and I ended up doing so many coats of the red. But I feel like if you were to do this, you wouldn't have to do as many coats as I did, because I feel like those last couple coats honestly didn't do that much. In hindsight, I probably would have sprayed the front and the back leg and used maybe 2 cans of the spray paint at most, and that would have saved me a little bit on cost. Granted, the spray paint's not that expensive. It's only about $5 a can, so especially if you're getting one of them on clearance or on a deal, Michael's coupon, it's much more affordable, and it's way easier than taking a paintbrush and trying to paint the whole thing, and it's less stiff too. So I really like that product. I use it all the time. I would 10 out of 10 recommend. I think it was perfect for this project. I would love to make a corset the correct way at some point in time, but I definitely think this red, I thought it was actually kind of cool and more unique. And if you want to do this for Halloween, I think that this is an easy way to kind of thrift the pieces, chop it up, spray it up, and then corset top, you can just wear whatever you have, honestly. Like, I think that as long as the pants read and the jacket reads, like, the corset can just be black and red and be in any configuration you want. That's just my opinion. That's how I see it. I would have loved to have had the goggles. I just didn't have time to order them from Amazon. I was trying to get these photos out, and I couldn't find anything at Party City. Useless to me. And Spirit Halloween wasn't open yet, but now it is. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I certainly had a fun time. I love doing these videos where I'm making costumes, and I plan on releasing one at least each week in October, different Halloween costume ideas and ways that I made different costumes this month. I've got a couple of really big makes I'm a little bit nervous about, but hopefully I'll have enough of a head start on the rest of Halloween in order to get those done. But that's all for me. As always, you can follow, but that is all for this video. As always, you can follow me on Instagram at Kaz the Queen of Glitter, on TikTok at the Queen of Glitter, on Snapchat at Kaz Queen of Glitter, and you can subscribe to me right here on YouTube at the Queen of Glitter. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all in my next one. Until then, stay sparkly. Bye-bye.